Hi, guys. Welcome back. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here and welcome to the Sunday Reset. We have had an eventful past few days. Friday was a full moon. Yesterday was Hecate's Day, where she was walking the earth with her three hounds. So if you practice, you could be feeling called to work with specific deities at this time. If you don't, you could just be feeling the heavy, dark feminine energy that's kind of swirling around. It's very much scorpionic for me, anyways. That's how I am picking up on it and feeling it. It's very balancing of the scales, making things, setting things right, is the energy that it's putting us in, that it's settling us in right now. Before we jump into the reading, sorry, that was just like a little side note, little PS. Well, not postscript. You know what I mean. A little side note. Before we get into the reading, we're going to be using our singing bowl to clear any lingering energy that needs to be cleared and transmuted into usable, productive, positive, lucrative energy, and also to connect to each other as a collective, because the stronger that connection, the more accurate and relevant the readings are going to be for you guys, and that is always the goal. If you would like to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more the merrier. And if you don't already have some, go get some water. Drink it often. Please stay hydrated. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Oh, we're actually going to start with a few of our tarot cards. All right. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the collective. What do they need to know at this time? Most accurate and relevant messages for them, please, Spirit. Speak to me and through me. That's a lot of cards. We'll just take all of them. 2 6s, first thing I notice. A 5. 3 6s. Are you kidding? 6 6 6. All about abundance and restoration and like things being as they should. And the way that things should be is we are all abundant. We are all worthy just by being born, right? I'm having some anxiety right now. I'm not sure why, but can breathe through it. Take a sip of water. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry if you can hear all of that. I ask him like all the time, please just, if I tell you that I'm gonna go do readings, just keep it down a little bit. But I get it. He's a kid having fun playing. So, all right. So back to the reading. 3 6s. We have the 6. Oh my god, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Coins, and the 6 of Cups. There is huge rebalancing, something to do with your childhood, things that have happened in your past, maybe patterns that you've finally let go of, things that you've been doing since childhood, ways of thinking, processing, being, believing. You're in yourself specifically. I'm getting the way that you treat yourself, the way that you talk to yourself. Something that you've been doing since childhood is finally falling away from you. And as it does, you are moving forward in such a gracious, victorious, glorious, beautiful way that it's like all eyes are on you. For one, this person is like atop their steed, going through town collecting their accolades, right? Um, that's you. This V right here is for victory. If you've put in for a job, if you are wanting to ask for a raise, I also feel like I need to say this. From this point forward, my readings are going to be for those who are interested in, those who are part of, want to be allies, uphold, build, whatever, the divine feminine collective, the divine feminine energy. Okay? Just from here on, I'm talking about energy. I'm not talking about genitalia. I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about energy. And if you have this energy's interest at heart in seeing it thrive alongside the divine masculine energy in balance, not one above the other, right? Everybody stays in their lane and does their thing, upholds each other, right? If that's the energy you're on, just know that that's who these readings are going to be for moving forward. Okay. Anywho, you are the victor. If you have been wanting to start something, if you've been wanting to end end something, I feel like any lawsuits that are initiated, filed, whatever, started, whatever the beginning step of that is for you, it's gonna be in your favor, victory in your favor. Not only that, not only are you being recognized, and is there reciprocity in what you like are passionate about, what you put into this world, it's being reflected back to you in a really positive, beautiful, passionate way as well. But also, mail on Sunday. How long have they done that? That makes me sad. Not only that, these passions and where you're putting your attention and your energy, and that brings so much life and fills you with so much joy, and that you're receiving so much acknowledgement, is also bringing you money. Is also building you a really solid. Let me close this real quick. I feel like there's a lot going on out there. And I am easily distracted. Okay. Can you see all of this? Now you can. Okay. The center of our reading. Let's straighten this out. Okay, deep breath. Drink your water. You have tea. Take a sip. Take a moment. Okay, everything is arranged. Okay. So, not only are you pouring into something that it's not just like you're doing it because you have to, it's not mundane, it's not monotonous, it's none of these things. It is exciting, it is invigorating, it's giving you a sense of purpose. But it's also bringing in a lot of money. The more money that you bring in, the more you're able to give back and put it back into your community, build your community up, take care of the people around you. I am getting you are very generous with your wealth as it comes in, because not only is that just who you are, but it's also proven time and time again that the more you give open-heartedly, unconditionally, the more you receive. When you let money flow versus hoarding it and being stingy with it and selfish with it, it flows to you a lot easier, a lot quicker, gracefullier, more graceful. I actually haven't used this deck in a while. It's interesting that I picked it up first. Okay, this is the Woodland Wonders. No, Warden. Sorry, it was upside down. Woodland Wardens deck, and it's like a animals and herb deck. Let's see. In addition to 3 6s, we also have the 5 of Swords. We have the World with the Judgment card. These are the last. Okay, no. These are the last 2 cards in the tarot journey, the major arcana. It starts, the Fool's journey starts with the Fool, the person taking the leap of faith and going through all of these phases and all of these lessons and whatever cycles. The World is the completion, and Judgment happens right before the completion. There is going to be some sort of judgment in your favor, some sort of victory, literal victory. The boar and the pumpkin, the skunk and the magnolia. Protection, confidence, trust in the invisible. Trust in the invisible. Know that you are protected, first of all. Repeat that to yourself as many times as you need to. Speak it over your belongings, your property, your children, your home, your dwelling, your safe space, your vehicle, your place of work, your friends, your family, your acquaintances, your community, strangers, right? Just speak protection. You are protected. Always and always. And very, very soon, you are going to have the entire world at your fingertips. It's going to be, and I know that sounds crazy to say right now because this world is so fucking topsy-turvy and so out of whack. But when I tell you that we're focusing on the divine feminine, pulling energy back from the masculine, and again, I will say this a million times, notice how I don't say the divine masculine. We are not pulling our energy back from that. We are pulling our energy back from the masculine, period. Toxic, not toxic, 3D focused, whatever, doesn't matter. That masculine, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's okay, it's not for you. This reading still can be for you. But my train of thought is absolutely gone, just like that. Just like that. That's okay. Focus. Things are balancing out. Things are balancing out. There's lots of people that are going to be having judgment days and coming to have to reconcile what they've done in this life, good, bad, ugly. It's very much having to atone, reaping what you sow. So if you've put good, loving, honest, helpful, positive energy in, reciprocal, generous, giving energy in, it's going to come flowing so fast back out towards you. And if you've put in sneaky, backhanded, anything that is self-involved but is also self-saboteur, sabater. It's like you think you're hurting other people, like, not okay, how do I say this? You think you are protecting yourself from getting hurt by other people, but really you're just hurting yourself. It's like, I'm going to bail on them before they bail on me, but they were never planning on bailing on you in the first place, and your half in, half out kind of way of living caused a lot of chaos and a lot of confusion, whatever it may be. It's making decisions that are essentially cutting off your own foot. And I feel like that is strongly what this is. It's a way of behaving that is very deeply, one, not yours. So I feel like the sooner you identify your actual core beliefs and values and those of the people who brought you up, were around you, told you kind of how to think, feel, whatever. The people around us really do form a lot of our personhood. And the sooner you let all of that go and return it back to them and release it from yourself and identify for yourself who you are, it's a lot easier to follow the path, your path, to completion. This is like seeing something all the way through and getting to feel the victory, taste it, experience it, live it, all through all of the cycles. Every single one of the cycles. All right, let's get some more cards. I feel like I feel like the more confidence that you have in yourself, the more you let yourself be seen and heard and seen, more specifically. Huh? That was weird. The better off you're going to be. Have confidence that you are worth being seen, you are worth being heard, you have valid points, opinions, thoughts, ideas. Mm-hmm. What else is here? Snake. This now could be talking about, for one, I just want to point out we have 5, 6, 7. This is progress. Whatever you are working towards, you are making progress towards it. If you don't see a victory this week, just know that you are making progress towards it. It might not seem like it. It might feel like you're sitting still. It might feel like you are in the exact same place you were a year ago. You're not. You are making progress towards. I promise you. I promise. Okay, fine. This was on the bottom when I looked, and then it came out. So there's something very much good. Great. What is going on? Okay. All right. My cards are like falling all over the place. Divine Feminine. Here we are. She is awakening. She is here. She is us. We are her. Them. We are Mother. Take care, or there will be loss of material wealth. Over here with Snake and the 5 of Swords and this coffin. This to me is very much something, someone, a job that is going to, in the end, drain your resources versus adding to them. It's like staying in a job for the financial security when you could not be at that job, have your own ideas and put your energy into propelling your own business, career, whatever forward versus someone else's, and making millions versus a salary that is like I don't know it. And I don't mean to laugh at it, because for a lot of us a salary job is like a lifeline right now, right? It's a really, really weird time. So I don't mean to laugh, but I do, because it's like if you could see what is on the other side of this once you let go of it, and if it's a relationship, once you let go of this relationship, this these floodgates are going to open, and it feels like Spirit has been waiting for you to fully commit to letting this go, to letting this person. And again, we're going 7, there's 8 more progress. That's all that matters, right? We're making progress. We're not staying here. We're not codependent on anyone, first of all. We're not staying attached to energies that are self-destructive, that are sneaky, that are backstabbing, that are uncertain, that are unstable, that any of that. If that's familial, if that's relationship, partnership, business, career, friendship, it does not matter. It's time to put it to rest. It needs to be laid to rest. Because it's not going to do you any good. Handshake, pineapple, yolk. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Reconciliation, handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. If there is reconciliation of any shape or form from anybody in your past, make sure that it is very, very apparent and obvious the changes that they've made, right? Because they're in your past for a reason. You've cut them off for a reason, right? There wouldn't be a reconciliation if there hadn't been an ending. Well, why did it end? Remember why it ended. Don't romanticize anything anymore, except for your own life, your own self-love, your own vision for yourself, the fullest, most beautiful, most expansive, expressive, creative, explorative, open, loving, honest, all of whatever you want your life to be. Romanticize that. Decenter anything else but yourself and making it the most beautiful, fulfilling version of your life, so then you can give back to the people around you. You can build up your community. You can protect the people that you want to protect. You can do the things that you want to do, whatever that means. Move to another country, explore, whatever that means for you. Silence. Silence and spider. Okay. Seduction was also, flipped over when I was shuffling. It's a lot of S's. Silence, seduction, and spider. You could be seeing a lot of spiders. Spiders could be your familiar. Spiders could be your confirmation of some sort. They could just be your adorable little companions. Oh, Phoenix. But spiders also point to and call our attention to the work that is required, the attention to detail that is required when it comes to building these really strong foundations, these really strong communities, these really strong dreams. How consistent and how I was going to say constant, but yeah, constant, because if you think about it, spiders are constantly having to rebuild and rework and also move their webs. They're always adjusting, they're always fixing and mending, and it's so intricate and it's so detailed and so beautiful every single time. It's incredible. Be like the spider. But also, again, decenter everything but yourself and the collective that you are trying to be a part of and commune with in all of these things. Um, you in whatever God, spirit, deity, whatever label you put on it, keep that at your center. Let everything else go. Let everything else remove itself, honestly, because the more you focus on yourself, the more it's going to cause other people to focus on themselves. If they don't have you pouring into them, if they don't have you doing the things that you usually do because now you're doing them for yourself, maybe, just maybe, they won't try to replace it with someone else, but they will look to themselves for that. That's the goal, right? That's the goal. That's not usually how it goes. They typically just seek it from other people. Like if it's a job, obviously they're just going to shove someone else in there, right? A job will never miss an opportunity to let you know that you are replaceable. But so are they. That's what they don't know. For every, we can replace you in a second if you quit, absolutely. And as soon as I quit, I could have another job. What's your point? Everybody's replaceable, including you. You being like them. Anyone who says that to you. I hate that statement so much, by the way. It's so fucking unnecessary and rude. Okay. I am going to leave it at that. I love you guys so very, very much. And I will see you next time. Bye.